What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we finally have the long-awaited and highly anticipated GeminiJets March 2021 1:400 scale unboxing for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today, at long last, the GeminiJets 1:400 scale March 2021 models have arrived, and I got mine a few days ago, but luckily we have some perfect weather today and we'll finally be unboxing these absolute units, man. I'm super excited. As you can tell, we currently have two boxes right here. I'll go into detail as we unbox them, but how we're going to format this is, since it's the same release and kind of that same caliber, what we'll do is we'll unbox both boxes first and then review every individual model. And let me tell you, we have some of the most anticipated models in a gazillion years out here right now, and I'm super excited. I'm honestly shivering a little bit. I'm so excited. So let's get it rolling, guys. I'm super excited. Okay, so the first box we have comes from Panda Fox Toys. Was really excited to get this one. We do have three models in here today, three very good ones. We're gonna waste no time and get it unboxed. May have to unbox the box first, then do the commentary, because the box is so long and I don't want to overwhelm the microphone. So let's see how we can do this. So what I will do opposed to that is to turn the box sideways a little bit as we're doing this on this long stretch. Okay, so excited, my friends. So excited. Hopefully I don't get any box up there on top. Okay, like I said, Panda Fox Toys, these are the boxes that come with the models in them. So this one came with 6 1:400 scale Blue Angel C-130s in this box, is what it said on the side. But anyways, so excited, guys. As you can tell, we have the sorry, this is just normal packing paper. In the last unboxing I called it newspaper, which was my bad, so I apologize about that. Kind of the same concept, but kind of not. Here we go. Let's see if we can find them. There they are, everybody. Let's get started. Right there in the front, we have the Kalitta Charters Boeing 727-200 in their normal livery. Really excited about this model. This is going to be my first 727 into my collection, and it looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at that. And as you can tell, we have the invoice. And the invoice appears to be correct, which is awesome. And then we should have 2 absolute gems. That one was really good. But man, we're just getting started. Right there, we have the United Express Bombardier CRJ-200 in the Evo blue paint scheme. Man, really excited. And there it is, everybody. Lo and behold, in the back of the box, we have the 1:400 scale Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900 second release. I just have to see if it's in there. Oh my gosh, it's there. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Dang. Wow. Oh, I'm so stoked. That is awesome. Let's unbox the second box. And the second box comes from the RM model store once again. So what my strategy was I just really wanted one Delta CRJ-900, and I did order from the RM model store to begin with the majority of my pre-orders from the March release. And then for insurance, what my goal was to go to Panda Fox Toys to buy another Delta CRJ-900 to hopefully get one. And then the Kalitta 727 was not on the website immediately following the releases when the other 4 were, the other 4 big ones, that is, United, Delta, Southwest, and Frontier. So I ended up getting the Kalitta from Panda Fox 2, which worked out all good, but man, here we go, everybody. Even more to come out of this box. And then the United 200, same strategy. Was cutting on the wrong thing, my bad. Anyways, was looking for 2, and just in case on the shorting issue. But yeah, the shorting of the models, man, was unbelievable. Okay, I will say to begin, there's going to be a few extra items in this box from another order because it was convenient to ship them here. So that is perfectly a-okay, and a very similar presentation. Gemini may do the packing paper when they send these. Maybe that's where it's come from, or maybe it was just a funny coincidence. But anyways, we have a lot of awesome models in here. I believe we should have 4 or 5, something like that. Let's take a look. I think 4 maybe. So let's get in here. Let's get it rolling. We do not have anything in there. They should all be wrapped up down here. Okay, so down here we do have a pack of Fantasy Wing buses. The Fantasy Wing stuff will be a different video. I'm super excited for that. Let's start with the bigger boxes. Here we go. So we do have something in here. I think it's Fantasy GSC as well. That is most certainly correct. So as you can tell, we have 2 packs of the Cargo Fantasy GSC, and this looks amazing from initial glance. It's that amazing that we're going to be saving it for another video. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm so excited for that. So let's take a look, guys. Here we go. Down there in the bottom, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700. I don't know if they titled it as something else. Classic Retro, I think, technically. But really glad I was able to get this one. The Frontier A321, Steve the Eagle I ordered. He was shorted on his first order, but he's going to have reinforcements coming in a couple weeks. So mine should come at a later date, the Frontier A321 Steve the Eagle. So hopefully that comes with like NG April or something. But really awesome to get the Southwest Desert Gold. I'm really eager to see this one. And last but certainly not least, we have another pair of United and Delta Connection. United Express and Delta Connection CRJ-900 and 200, not respectively, but you know what I mean. So really excited for this, guys. We got 5 awesome models to take a look at here. Let's get it rolling, my friends. Alrighty, guys, let's get it rolling. There will be the chapters, so if you want to see a particular model, you're more than welcome to do that. But we will begin with the Kalitta Charters Boeing 727-200 in the 1-400 scale. Was really pumped to see this in 1-200, and it came 1-400, which I was really excited about. Now, this aircraft's been to Tulsa a few times, which was one reason I got it. It actually came back very recently. But another reason I got it was because I really wanted 727, and this was the most sentimental one that I have had in my lifetime, if you know what I mean, or, you know, have interacted with, kind of. So was really excited for this, and I decided to buy it. I really wanted the AirMajet 767-300 freighter as well, but I did decide that the budget would not like that. So I decided to go with the Kalitta, and I think it was a really good choice. So let's take a look around the box here. GeminiJets made for collectors by collectors. You guys get the gist at this point. If you guys want or have any questions about it, please let me know. But let me see if I can stretch the box. It is a really long jump. Let me see if I can scoot up a little bit. There we go. So here's the box, as you guys can tell. And here's the back. Not trying to hit the lens, but we did. This says 2021 release, looking good, and CGI climbing. Nothing crazy. And then here is, as GeminiJets 13, or sorry, CLT 13 would say, the literature. So let's go with the literature for this time. And there it is inside. Man, that looks awesome, man. That looks great. Let's take a look. Alrighty, here we go. First model of the day, Kalitta 727. Panafox toys on this one. This is my first 727. Really excited. It's going to be awesome. There she is, everybody. Look at that. Wow, man. Look at that, guys. Alrighty, guys, so here's my very first 727 in the Kalitta Charters second, technically, 727-200. Sorry about the camera. What a beautiful looking model, man. I'm super impressed from initial glance. Let's do a deep dive here. Beginning up front, you have the cockpit windows and the L1 door. I don't think it's a boarding door, but door. And then you have the landing gear. Super neat to finally have a 727. This is really cool. I'm really liking it from initial glance. It's really cool. Definitely took me a little bit by surprise how much longer it is than what I was expecting. Really cool. Of course, it's that 200 variant. Then you have the cargo door loader area looking very nice right there. And then you have the awesome stripe. Colors look very nice. I think GJ definitely hit it home in terms of what they were doing here. It looks really good. Next up, you have the Kalitta Charters second titles. It is a one-piece mold, otherwise referred to as a cradle. And then you have the wings, which are relatively nicely detailed. Not bad for the price point. I'm very pleased with that detail. And then you have numerous antennas and details like I was talking about. You got the back doors right there and a couple of nice details throughout the fuselage, as we can see right here. There is the 3 engines looking really cool. Just take a look at this tail. Very unique. As you can tell, we have, they're much more narrow, just like the MD-80. It's kind of the style back then when they were making these aircraft. Very cool. Very neat. I would take a guess this is probably the APU piece, but it may have a different purpose. Please clarify if it does in the comment section. I would appreciate it. But man, this is highly detailed. Looks spot on. Very impressed with the looks of the Kalitta Charters 727. Really awesome model to add to the collection, guys. This is a great one. I highly recommend it. And man, just adding to the diversity of the collection. We got our first A340 recently, first 737-600, first 727. I want to say there was one other plane. Of course, all the Shapeways planes. Take a look at all this really cool detail in the tail here. This looks awesome. Very nice job, GeminiJets. Absolutely phenomenal work. And as we can see here, we have the top of the fuselage. Just look at that design, man. Doesn't that just scream retro? Looks really cool. And then if I sit it down and bring it back up, we have the bottom of the fuselage, which is really nicely detailed, especially through this middle area right here. You got the stand hole, landing gear. Look really nice, guys. So absolutely phenomenal work by GeminiJets. They hit it home again with this model, and this is where the $37 is at. This is where I want to pay $37. So GeminiJets, massive thumbs up, well done, and let's keep moving here, gentlemen. Next in line, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700. I believe this is technically the classic retro livery. Looks really, really good. Now, the first impression, main thing to take away from the box is, as you can tell, the color looks absolutely crazy, dramatic, different from what we typically have seen on the front CGI, which is no big deal, just definitely something to note how much darker it is than what we're typically used to with the classic desert livery. This is your typical Southwest box, not typical box in general, but typical Southwest box with the white theme. Nothing too crazy here, different, just the all-white theme here. They also do this with FedEx and, oh, who else would they do it with? I don't think it's anybody else off the top of my head, but FedEx and Southwest. And then you have your Southwest branding throughout here, and then you have all their social medias and everything, so looking good, and no pamphlet, of course. This is going to be a very, very interesting one to get into, guys. I'm very eager to see the color on this bad boy. We kind of know what to expect with the mold, but here we go, everybody. All right, initial impressions. We're going to have to see how this goes. I'm very eager to see this. Here we go, everybody. That's about what I expected. That's about what I expected. Let's get this out here and take a look. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, guys. Oh, boy. I just noticed another rough sequence. Yeah, there it is. Well, all right. That's how we get unboxings going over here. That was, you guys saw that. There was a pretty big gap right there. Most certainly rough, and yeah. There it is. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the classic desert gold livery. Now, I'm not going to sit here and just go absolutely insane over it being broken. We've talked about this many times, that this is your typical Gemini jets at this point. Now, I have seen this mold in the past come broken, different variations of it. I believe SB Aviators, Florida one came broken like this. And then I've heard a couple guys that have said that their desert golds have came broken too. And you can add me to the lineup. So I feel for you guys. I understand this rough sequence. Luckily, I did have the super glue ready, as I'll talk about later in the video. We are going to have to super glue some parts back to fit them in the correct positions on another particular model. We're going to have to re-glue this wing as well. So anyways, we're not going to lose too much sleep over it. We're just going to do a little bit of that, and we're just going to take it away on the review. I got some things to say, and we're just going to take a look here. Alrighty, guys. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 classic retro livery review. Here we go. Got the cockpit windows and the classic desert, or classic livery titles, I believe is what that says. Then down here you have the nose landing gear right here. And I'm going to take an analysis here. Okay, so I brought in Florida 1 and Louisiana 1 to compare the height. So here's Florida 1. It's hard to see from this angle, but let's get the correct angle here. As you can tell, the height is a little tall. The Florida 1 definitely did it a little bit better. And if we bring in Louisiana here, as you guys can tell, the height is the same. Now, if it's just me, I may be dreaming, but it looks like the nose shape may be a little different too. But very, very interesting. Most unfortunate, it does look a little better from a glance. So that's a very interesting thing to think about. But anyways, it's the mold. What can you do about it? It's not too bad. I'm still really enjoying this model though. Let's take a more in-depth look at the rest of it. Okay, so as you guys can tell, we're just going to talk about the color. The gloss is here as I expected, and I can shade it for you guys, kind of give you guys some retrospective. So while you may not be able to see the gloss from that perspective, it is here in real life. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it at this point. I personally don't think it looks the best. I think it should have been more of a matte color like it is in real life. Now, I believe 711, the other classic retro livery with the Herbert titles, that one I think may have more gloss to its actual livery, but I believe 714 CB, which is this one, I think it's supposed to have more of a matte finish. So I'm not a Southwest expert if I'm wrong on that. I mean, it just looks like in the pictures, if you guys know what I've seen. Or know what I mean, pardon me. I've seen more pictures with a more matte finish in many sunlight conditions opposed to the glossy look that the model presents. Now, I'm not a Southwest absolute crazy 100% owner or anything, but just from some initial glances, that's what it looks like. But the color, it is a little dark at the actual color, not just the gloss. The actual color seems a little dark to me as well. But it's not as bad in terms of the actual shading of the color as what I anticipated, but the gloss is definitely here. That's the more agitating part to me. Now, obviously the wing came out. We've talked about that. That's a rough sequence right there. What more can I say? Super rough sequence. Here's the engine. It looks pretty good. I'm liking the CFM56 right here. Not bad. And the rest of the model, for the most part, excluding some particular details, not too bad. Kind of hard to roll with a wing that's about to come out. Now, this is very interesting because the tail, as you can tell, it doesn't have that much gloss sense, and it could just be because it's a very small portion, but especially on the latter half, behind the Southwest titles, that's where it looks like it doesn't have as bad as gloss. But anyways, in terms of the rest of the model, I think it's really, really good. I'm not here to be the most critical person in the world. I just wanted to point out those particular details. I do feel like NG will come through and make a really, really nice desert livery. However, I'm very pleased with this one. I think it's a really, really nice model, and especially in shaded conditions, it does look significantly better in my opinion, but I'm not going to complain. I think it's a really, really good model. Here's the opposition side. One detail that you guys may be able to notice is it looks like we have a little bit of paint fading, or smearing, I should say, how are you going to word that, right there on the right side door with that yellow line. Not yellow, how about white line? Most unfortunate, but not too bad. And this engine also on the right side seems to be a little crooked up a little bit, kind of like a rocket ship, but hey, it's all good. This model, it's not bad. I wouldn't say that it's GeminiJets' best performance, but I believe it's still a solid model. I would give it barely above average. Now, I would recommend this model if you guys do want to hold out for that NG models version. I would recommend doing so when they do that at some point. But this Desert Gold's looking really, really sharp. Let me see if I can get some different views here. So here is the top side of the aircraft with only one wing, just to make it a little easier. And here's the bottom side. Ultimately, not too bad of an aircraft. So here's the Southwest Airlines 737-700 classic livery. Not too bad from GeminiJets. I mean, the wing, it is what it is, like we've talked about many times. But hey, we can't take away that this is an awesome model. I absolutely love this livery, and I'm really, really glad to have it. And now I can do some really cool Desert Gold and Canyon Blue and Heart lineups now with this resource. So ultimately, not too bad. You know, GeminiJets doing their thing, man. This is typical. I'm not going to complain too much, though. I mean, this is going to be an awesome addition. Great job on the printing and everything like that, and the livery markings. That was all really, really good from GeminiJets, and they continue to go full throttle on that. But in terms of QC and coloring, there's still some room for improvement. But anyways, not too bad. We'll continue moving on here. Alrighty guys, let's take it over to the regional jets. Like I said, my Frontier Airbus A321 Steve Eagle should be coming in a few weeks. I'm not sure what video that'll fall into, maybe with the NG April or something. We'll see when it happens. But anyways, we are moving on to the regional jets. Super, super excited to finally get some more regional jets. The last American United States, or the last United States regional jets we had were the that Alaska Embraer J-175, and honoring those who serve livery, and we got 2 in March and another one coming for April. I know you guys know which one I'm talking about. I'm super excited. But anyways, we have probably the better of the two in terms of the actual model, but the more anticipated one will be coming up. But this one, just as highly anticipated, I would say, very anticipated. We have the United Express Bombardier CRJ-200. No Mitsubishi yet. The CRJ-200 remains Bombardier on GeminiJets. Evo Blue paint scheme. Super, super excited for this model. It's going to be an awesome resource. I know a lot of people were looking for a United CRJ-200, and this void has definitely been filled with the brand new Evo Blue one. I don't think the shorting was as bad on this model compared to some of the others, but really, really excited to get into this one. Absolutely awesome. Let's take a look, guys. GeminiJets, made for collectors by collectors. You got the CGI right here in the front. Very interesting with the antennas and everything. If you guys notice, the Desert Gold also had the double antenna. It's not in the model, but it had double antenna underneath. We speculated that this potentially would be the new JC Wings mold because they haven't done a CRJ-200 in about a year and a half. Turns out that it is the normal one that we're used to. But anyways, let's take a look around the box here. So relatively small boxes, I'm sure you guys know. Nothing too crazy here. You have all your fun sides and everything, barcodes, made for collectors, 1/4 scale die-cast model. Got the aircraft climbing with the 2021 release date right here. Got some nice Cirrus clouds in the background there of the aircraft climbing, looking good. And here's the pamphlet right up here. I got them a little confused. I believe this is the ARM Model Store 1, and then we'll get into the next one here in a second. The only thing I've seen a couple of horizontal stabilizers pop off the top here when people have got them. Besides that, not too bad at all. So let's take a look at the potentially the overall one of the best models in this unboxing for sure. Oops, my bad. Anyways, here it is right here, and I'm really liking this. This is looking really, really nice, guys. So let's see if we can get the top open here, and hopefully no broken models. This would be pretty interesting to see this small guy broken. but I think we're in good shape right here. There it is, everybody. Alrighty, guys, here's the United Express Bombardier CRJ-200 Evo Blue paint scheme. This one's for SkyWest Airlines currently. Now, I'm sure you guys saw the horizontal stabilizer. That was on accident. I was accidentally, I was holding it, looking and inspecting the model, and I accidentally pressed a little hard when I was holding the horizontal stabilizer. Not too hard, but just a little bit, and it did pop off. So let's pop that back on real quick. There we go. What an awesome model this is. Let's take it into review mode. Alrighty, we got the cockpit windows, which are very unique on the CRJ-200. I have to say it is a flying dumpster. Everybody's agreed with that verdict, but it's still a really cool airplane, especially in the Evo Blue paint scheme. And you got the nose landing gear. I know a lot of people don't really like this nose landing gear. Very, very fair. With collecting regional jets, it's kind of one of those things, just getting them is just so huge. So I'm not going to complain too much, especially with how small it is. I mean, this thing is super small, guys. But anyways, got the L1 boarding door, and the SkyWest title should be throughout here, and then Uniting the people or connecting the world, something like that. Titles are somewhere through here. Actually, that should say Bombardier CRJ-200. The SkyWest title should be right here. L1 boarding door, United Express, and you had the stripe going out throughout here. Nice job on the shade of gray. Pardon me, I can't even talk today. That looks really, really awesome. From initial glance, it looks like the blue on the darker blue looks slightly dark. I'm going to bring in another model to compare that. It looks a little darker. And then the, the lighter shade of blue, we talked about this a little bit. It seems just a little bit light. I'm going to go get the 319 real quick and even the Emerald 175. Kind of compare these verdicts real quick and then confirm what I'm thinking. Alrighty, so as you guys can tell, I brought in some reinforcements, and I definitely have some very interesting thoughts about this. So I didn't even really notice it, but that dark blue Evo shade seems... I don't know if it's just me, but it may be a little too dark. I really like the 319. I really like that shade that's on it. And then the 175 I also really like. Let me just pull it out real quick. So there's kind of a retrospective comparison. The engine on the 175 is slightly lighter than the 319 and of course CRJ-200. I like these two tails better on the right side in terms of the globe, that light blue shade. I do like those a little bit better. It seems like the left side on the 200 is a little light. Personally, it's not too big of a deal. I'm just very, very pleased that it's not drastically off. I'm very, very pleased. My objective is not to be critical. I think it's really, really good. I just wanted to make note of that. Ultimately, the CRJ-200 is a really awesome model. Ultimately, a really awesome model with the CRJ-200. The luggage door should be on the other side, but I mean, this thing's looking really, really nice. Now, the colors, maybe just a little bit in terms of too dark on the darker shade and then a little light on the lighter shade. I ultimately think that it's looking really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Not bad at all. And let's unbox the other one, make sure that one's all good. Okay, CRJ-200 number 2, if I can get in there. There we go. It shouldn't be anything too absolutely ballistic. Let's see here. Second one does pass, looking very nice. Okay, so here are both Evo Blue CRJ-200s. Honestly, very, very impressed. Not bad at all. Definitely one of the best models of this unboxing for sure in terms of overall accuracy. The horizontal stabilizer, I'll give that a little bit of a pass since it's so small, but very, very impressed with this. Great work, Gemini Jets. And let's get on to the grand finale. It is here, everybody. This is the Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900 second release at long last. Super, super fortunate to have one of these. I feel very, very blessed right now. I hope that everybody was able to get one. I know it's going to be hard, and I know there was a ton of shorting. I hope that you guys are able to get reinforcements at some point. Hopefully they do another run or something. But anyways, here it is. There are some particular things that we're going to have to talk about with this model, but ultimately not a bad model. I've watched quite a few reviews on this one, and I've been very impressed. Typical box, nothing crazy. Taking a look at the sides and everything, you know, just super, super excited to get in here. Feeling very fortunate right now. It's going to be an awesome compliment to that first release, November 679 Charlie Alpha. Got to see that aircraft, and I don't think I've seen 824 before. I know I've seen 821 off the top of my head. But actually, no, I did see 821 at Minneapolis. I saw 824 at Tulsa recently. I did see 821. I completely forgot about that. I posted a picture recently. But here is the first one, everybody. Super, super excited for this. Feeling very fortunate. Let's do this, everybody. There she is, guys. The Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900. Glass cabinet, anything that you guys would like to intensify needs to be intensified right now. There it is, everybody. Wow. And here it is, everybody, the 1 to 400 scale Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900 November 821 Sierra Kilo, operate on the behalf of SkyWest Airlines, the second release from GeminiJets in the 1 to 400 scale, the Delta CRJ-900 in the normal widget livery. Oh man, wow, it's finally here. I seriously cannot believe this right now. Let's review this thing. Beginning up here at the front, you have the cockpit windows and the nose landing gear looking really nice right here. I think I saw somebody's nose landing gear door have like a misprint or something. Mine does not have that from initial glance. And then you have the L1 boarding door with the Delta Connection titles. This looks really awesome, as you guys can tell. We have both the luggage doors up here in the front. And then throughout here, I kind of see some paint splatters throughout the middle here. It looks like they're a little uneven, but not too bad. You have the absolutely stunning wings and November 821 Sierra Kilo. You have the engines right here, another baggage loader door, and the Delta widget tail, man. Oh man, look at this. I don't know what the Delta CRJ-900 engines are. Let me take a look. The engines are GE CF348 C5s, pardon me. Really awesome stuff right here. This is absolutely phenomenal. Taking a look at this box, man, this is awesome. So anyways, taking a look at the model here, really nice. And then of course you had the bumper piece, sorry about the pencil, bumper piece back there in the back. APU, all that fun detail, looking really awesome. So there's two key things with this model in terms of criticism that I do want to address. Besides that, this thing is awesome. So let's address those. The first piece of criticism, as we'll see here in a moment, here's the top down if you guys were wondering, but the bottom side looks really nice here on the bottom. But the main thing is, it seems like it was almost intentional, but the landing gear are close together on the fuselage. There's a better angle of it. Like we talked about, the CRJ 700 and 900 wings, or the landing gear fuselage piece, should be universal. It would appear to be if one of the 700s that Delta one had the same close landing gear issue and then the Air Canada, but then they fixed it for the United CRJ 550, so it seems like it was intentional, but who knows, man. B767 came up with the great idea to re-glue them and fix it up, so that's definitely what I'll be doing, but most unfortunate that they would do that. I just don't get it, but luckily we'll be able to re-glue them and fix that up. Now the second main thing is these horizontal stabilizers. Come on, man, what are those? I mean, come on. If you guys can't tell, they are pretty much put in reversed and flipped. Unfortunately, I don't know how this happened, but anyways, what happened was, as you guys can tell, they are angled up. What's supposed to be the case is the right side one is supposed to be flipped over and put on the left side, and vice versa for the left side one is supposed to be flipped over and put on the right side. Such a shame that they would glue them on backwards after doing it right for so many years with a variety of CRJ aircraft I can name off. Just doesn't make sense why they would do this now. And just looking at it from this view, I mean, that's just... I don't know, guys, but luckily I do have the super glue ready, and we will be super gluing those and fixing that up. So I'm going to be very excited to do that, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm very pumped about that, to fix it up and make it look perfect. And it's going to be a great compliment to that first release that I have, man. I'm super excited. So ultimately, not bad at all. I'm perfectly fine. I mean, it's not my preference, but I will re-glue parts to make them more adequate and realistic and accurate. That is something I'm more than willing to do. I'm going to be very precautious when I do it, but luckily when we make these fixes, they're going to look perfect. And GeminiJets, if you want to give us the parts to work with, that is more than fine, but just please get the colors and the proportions of particular details such as the tail, engines, all that fun stuff, the nose, all the stuff that we can't fix. We can fix these honestly really silly mistakes, but in terms of the proportions, we can't really do much about that. So, you know, if you can get those right, which you did with the Delta, this is a perfect example. Just send all the parts to us and we'll put it together. Just make the model right, all right? That's all we're asking for. We'll glue it better anyways, but I mean anyways. Delta CRJ-900, I feel very fortunate to have this. I don't even know what to say, as you guys can tell. I feel very blessed, and I'm really glad. And I will unbox the second one. So like I mentioned, I really was only looking for one, but I did end up getting two because I ordered another one for insurance. So I probably will, yeah, I might, that's what I'm thinking. I may hang on to this one, we'll see. Not quite sure yet, but anyways, we do have it on property for now. So let's make sure this one's all in good shape, and just feeling very fortunate, as you guys can tell. Here's the second one. This one also appears to have up-angled winglets as well. And if I take it out, there we go. Looking in good shape, everything that we expected. And as you guys can tell, the second one looking on fire. So that will do it for today's video, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Feeling really fortunate right now to have these. The Southwest definitely was quite an interesting sequence with the reaction and the broken wing all combined. But very impressed with these. Kalitta, absolutely outstanding model. They did an awesome job. Vice versa for United, the coloring was a little interesting, but I'm not going to complain too much with that. Delta, feeling very blessed. Really interesting QC miscues, but luckily we'll be able to fix those up, and we'll be talking about that in the next update that those appear in, which will be absolutely phenomenal. In terms of the next set of big time unboxings, Frontier will be coming soon. I'm not sure when, but that will be coming. I do have the Fantasy Wings GSC over here that I'm going to be very excited to unbox. We have 2 cargo sets and some buses over here, so I'm going to be very excited to do those. That will be its own video. And then next huge unboxing should be NG models, April releases. I think I have 7 or 8 of those on order, and then the American Airlines 747 SP also should be coming in, which I'm very excited about that. And that should come probably next 2 weeks or so. We'll see how long. And then NG May will be coming as well, so we'll have that anticipation on top of GJ April, which is going to be unbelievable. I'm really eager to see how it unfolds, but I do have a few models from that release on order as well. And I think that is pretty much everything. If I'm not mistaken, those are the main 2 events right now, and then I'm sure more to come. This was one of the main events. And then, of course, the Frontier A221 Steve the Eagle will be coming in the mail very soon as well. But nevertheless, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about this absolutely insane release for the community. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. One other major unboxing will be coming as well. It will be the Southwest Airlines Panda Model exclusive releases. There were 2 Panda Model exclusive releases that I was fortunate enough to get models of. That video should be coming relatively soon. I would expect probably next week as well. So there may be the Fantasy Wing unboxing and the Southwest Panda Model unboxing, and then potentially the following week the NG April unboxing, and then even more to come, guys. I got a lot of exciting videos. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, so I can't thank you guys so much for that. I feel very fortunate to be able to entertain so many people in such an awesome community, and it's moments like these that we live for, that's for dang sure. And then this video, of course, highly anticipated, as I'm sure you guys know. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.